Getting started today, we are glad to welcome back Jackson Public Schools Superintendent Jeff Beal. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, how are you doing, Bart?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm feeling great. I am feeling great. We're about like that far from winter break, and so it's coming around like literally a couple more days.
2 more days. What's the last day of school?
We're a full day on Friday,
Friday.
and then we're off, essentially starting Christmas Day, the 25th. And then we return 2 weeks later. So what is that? March 8th, or not March 8th? Gosh, I wish.
Wow.
January 8th.
It's a long break.
That'd be a long break.
Nice. Well, congratulations to a couple of JPS teachers recognized as one of the top teachers of Jackson County earlier this month. Who are they?
Teresa Double is fabulous. My kids have had her, so I speak from experience. If you want one of the best math teachers in all of Jackson County, you can look no further than Teresa Double. She is a true gem at Jackson High School. She is truly fabulous, and helps kids throughout the day at home. You know, she's one of those people who's relationship built. And then science teacher Ray Savicki.
Oh yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, Ray's a ton of fun, high energy. Kids love him. You know, it's funny. My son again. It's one of these pieces we have all these kids go through. My son had Ray for forensics, which is an elective class up at Jackson High School. And you really want to talk about making science interesting, making it come alive, making it something the kids dig into. Ray is fabulous, and my hat's off to both of these teachers. They have been getting it done for a long time, and they are way overdue for the recognition that they got coming. So tremendous teachers. They're not just top 10 in Jackson County. I'll tell you right now, they're probably top 10 in the state, and if not the country. They are truly, truly fabulous teachers.
Yeah, kids are lucky to have them at Jackson High. Do you remember when you were at Jackson High, your favorite teacher?
I do. When I was in high school, you know, all of them, but without a doubt, it was Dr. Yerspink. It was, you know, that English class that we all had up in the Shakespeare room, and it was a lot of fun for me. Went on to become an English teacher, you know, because of my experiences at Jackson High School. You know, I had Mr. Yikomoff back in the day too. He was an English teacher of ours. So, you know, there's a lot of great teachers, but I really focused on that English literature. I thought they could connect with me, and I really could connect with them. So
it's amazing you say that, because it's really amazing that every teacher, anybody I know in education, they have someone that was an inspiration for them to get into education.
Yeah, no, without a doubt. It's, you know, it's kind of that family business, and while nobody in my family is, it's one of those things that great teachers who are mentors, you know, our kids are looking. I'm looking for who are our students who are going to be teachers tomorrow, right? And you know, I always joke, who's going to be the next superintendent? But you know, nobody back in 1989 would have said, well, Jeff's going to be the next superintendent, you know, and nobody will know which one of our students today is going to be the next superintendent. But somewhere down the road, I'm telling you right now, he or she is sitting in that building, and that's the tradition we're building at Jackson Public Schools. I mean, we're lifelong Vikings.
So under your picture in the yearbook, it didn't say future superintendent?
Oh, no. No, I saw this cartoon. It got sent to me, and it's Dennis the Menace, and he's coming in the door, and he said, "Hey, I made a new friend today in the principal's office. He's just like me." I said, I know that story.
Well, whoever the next superintendent is, while you're studying at Jackson High, you've got 2 great teachers among all of the great teachers.
Yeah, Teresa and Ray, fabulous.
Yeah. So the Pink Viking Project football event a few weeks ago, have you tallied up all the donations?
Yeah, I want to say it's just about $4,700.
Yes, just about.
And so, you know, remember that the Pink Viking event, what an opportunity for our community to come to teach our kids about giving and about thinking, you know, obviously about something more than just themselves. This allows our community to really come together and center around something we're doing at Jackson High School. Our kids represent. They go out and they play for somebody who's experienced, who's survived, who's battling cancer, who's been affected or impacted by cancer. You know, I know it hits in my household, you know, as well. And so for all of us, you know, this is one of those things. It's really, really important. It's tough, and it has personal feelings it's hard to get away from. So when our kids can donate money, in this case $4,700, and it's our community, right? It's not our kids, but what they represent in their fundraising. When they can donate that $4,700 and the money stays here, money goes right up here to Henry Ford, and that those dollars get dispersed right here in our town, and it's a good feeling because there are so many people who are impacted by cancer, and again, we're really thrilled to continue that tradition moving forward.
Yeah, the students, the athletes, they get so much out of it. You can see there's not a dry eye in the place.
Oh, no, not at all, not at all. And when they get an opportunity to meet the person that they're playing for, or meet their sponsor, and they get to hear the story, they get to be a part of that. Some of them it's very personal because it's a family member or a loved one, and so obviously when we see those things happen, that just builds connections, that just builds bridges within our community.
Absolutely. I know it's a ways off, but people can get their calendar out because Jeff is going to announce the date for the next
don't put me
ambassador
on the spot
auction.
on that. What is it? Now see there, it's I will get it wrong. March 8th, March 7th?
March 8th.
March 8th. I got it right the first time. Yeah, March 8th. Coming up, and we love the Ambassadors Dinner. Again, it's a good opportunity for the community to come in. You can buy tickets now. If you want to make a donation, you can obviously make a donation. There's an auction, there's a dinner. It's a lot of fun for us to be able to put this event on, and it's a good way to raise some money, not just for valedictorians, but for a lot of different scholarships. People don't realize we give away department level scholarships, we give away skilled trade scholarships, we partner with local businesses to give away scholarships at that event. It's a nice opportunity to kind of raise some money for our seniors who are going to school right now or going to school next fall. And the cost of college is outrageous. So anything we can do to help offset that. And again, whether you could go into the skilled trades. There's apprenticeships that happen right here. So I hope folks will come out and join us for the Ambassadors event on March 8th. See, I got it right.
Yeah, you got it. March 8th.
Third time or whatever.
And you're always looking for companies. So tell us how a company can specifically, essentially sponsor a student in the field of study that they're.
Yeah, the first thing I'll tell you is reach out to Chris Gianetti at Jackson Public Schools. She works in our office. You can reach out to Monica Pierce, the principal at Jackson High School. But if you are a company and you're saying, okay, how do I want to sponsor somebody who's going into this field, and we'll use something as simple as education for Jackson Public Schools. If I want to sponsor somebody going into education, we can go there and we can create a scholarship. I want to give $1,000, which is I think the increment that we're giving. We give $1,000 scholarship, and it targets students who are going into education. And then the students start to apply. So starting in January, there's a whole application packet. We've got the College and Career Access Center is right on Jackson High School's campus, and they go through scholarship applications, not just local ones in Jackson High School, but really from across the country. And we help to get the FAFSA filled out. We help to get those applications filled out for college, but we help them try to find the funding to go to college as well. And this is just one of those ways. But yeah, if you're a company, a manufacturer, or somebody who says, I want to sponsor somebody into an apprenticeship or into a program, we'd love to talk to you, because it's not necessarily about going and picking, Jeffrey out of the lineup. It's I'm trying to build the workforce of tomorrow. We're trying to find a way to channel our kids from the classroom into a career. And this is just one of those steps. It's one of those bridges that we continue to build.
Yeah, good example. Orthopedic rehab. They have a scholarship for someone going into physical therapy.
Yep, absolutely.
Perfect fit. And these people might eventually end up going to work.
Yeah, that's always the design, right?
Yeah.
So,
all right, you are generous. The students are generous at particularly Thanksgiving and Christmas, and Vikings Give is busy right now.
Yeah, they're collecting. Obviously, we're looking for food items, canned food, non-perishable type stuff, and so, yeah, if you could help come up with, canned item, sanitary products. Lots of people don't think about it, but things like deodorant, socks, silly things like that, those go a long way, and people don't realize how important they are to that everyday need that our students run into, in the households that they go home to. So.
Yep, awesome. The JHS Welcome Center. Who even knew we had a JHS Welcome Center?
Well, I do.
Oh.
All of our buildings have got a welcome center, but Jackson High School does. It's right next to the aquatic center. Remember that when we started the bond back in 2018, all of the offices were buried in the middle of the building. They were there when I was there, right? You kind of just wandered in and went up to the, what is the second floor, maybe the first floor where it was, depending on where you entered.
If you could find it.
And that's where the offices were at. Now obviously everything is airlocked. We put a lot of effort and intention into safety and security. But yeah, you could drop off at the Jackson High School Welcome Center.
Nice. Well, we've got some sports opportunities. We were talking just a few moments ago about the Shot Clock Classic, and the Jackson boys basketball team will be playing in that next week, but we've got stuff this week.
Yeah. You've got wrestling, bowling, girls basketball, swim and dive. There's a ton of stuff that happens. Our kids have got a lot going on, but tonight, our girls wrestling team is on the road. They're on the road right now. Bowling is on the road this evening at Western, and then girls basketball at Lumen Christi as well. So kind of a local crosstown rivalry there.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, wrestling is home. Swim and dive is also home. If you haven't been in the aquatic center, I don't know where you've been. It's been open for a couple of years, but please come down and see it. It is a fabulous, fabulous facility, and we'd love to show it off. So please come see and support our athletes. And then, we're home again tomorrow at 6 p.m. So, come and see us then. And then boys basketball at the Wayne Memorial. You talked about that already, 5 o'clock. Mm-hmm. So please come see us on Friday as well. And then we're going to take a little bit of a break, a pause.
Yeah, so there will be some odds and ends with high school sports over the break, including the Shot Clock Classic next Thursday. Jackson will be playing
Napoleon.
Oh, Napoleon. That'll be a great game.
Yeah.
All right, and then the break back on January 8th. And so what are you doing for Christmas?
My kids are all coming home. It's one of these pieces. We're almost empty nesters, if you will. I've got one, my daughter, she's a junior, she's still at home, but everybody else is off to college or off to work, and they're all coming home. It's we didn't know how it was going to be. We just said, hey, I think we're going to be home on Christmas Day, and all the kids said, we'll be there. And I just said, I don't even know how that works out. I'm serious. Like with all of their schedules and the commitments that they have, a lot of different places, to be able to say we'll be there, that's fabulous.
It is nice. Really home for the holidays. It's a blessing when people are able to get together.
Good food, good times. We'll play games, that kind of stuff. It'll be a really nice time.
So It's a Wonderful Life first premiered in New York on this very day in 1948. What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Oh my gosh, I'm definitely like The Grinch That Stole Christmas. I hate to say it, and I'm not talking about like I'm the live action one. I'm the old school. I'm definitely The Grinch That Stole Christmas.
I like the old one, the CBS half-hour special with Boris Karloff, who does the narrating.
Yeah,
that's way old, but
I like where you're at.
Remember that one?
I do. I like where you're at.
So I don't know. There's so many. We were looking for Christmas movies this past weekend on the the menu. And there's so many like Hallmark style romance kind of. That's not Christmas.
It's not for me. Again, when I think about it, and here's my trivia question for everybody: Grinch That Stole Christmas. What's the dog's name from the Grinch that stole Christmas? What's the Grinch's dog's name?
I don't know.
Come on. When you guys get it right, send Bart an email. He'll put your name in a hat for a free Coney from Virginia, Coney Island.
I want to say Arf.
No, not Arf.
All right,
Let me tell you? Or do you want me to wait for the people in the crowd to send you stuff?
Everyone's on the edge of their seat right now. Someone upstairs is weighing in with Max.
Max is the right answer. Max is the right answer.
Perfect name for a dog. Have a Coney.
There you go.
All right, Jeff, thanks for coming in. Merry Christmas.
My pleasure. Thank you. And from my family to yours, please, everybody, have a safe and happy holiday. I'll see you guys soon in 2024.
Wow. Jeff Beal, JPS Superintendent. Lots more coming up.